of the king.
I'm not even gonna.
Oh my God! Just down there takes it. He takes it.
Oh my gosh.
How does it feel to be the first member of the FGC to ever win a set at the White House?
I mean, like, it's obviously awesome that we're here talking, playing.
Yes.
But I think when it comes down to it, it's all about representing our community.
Welcome to the real world! Time to learn! You're gonna learn today!
White lamb. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a cheat mode.
You're gonna learn today!
No, you're not. You're using a cheat mode. No, you're cheating.
You're gonna learn! This is the real world! You learn it early, son!
That's all you ever do in your house? I'm done playing now.
What is up, everybody? This is JWong, and I am here today with a huge announcement, and that is I will be joining Team Panda Global, and I will be helping out on the YouTube operations side. And besides that, I have a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience. So today I'm here with KitanaPrime and Wolfey, and we're gonna be going through the tweets about, you know, some of the questions you have asked about life experiences, some advice on like video games, random questions. We are here to answer it for you. So do not forget to subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button for Panda Global because they are ridiculous, and we're gonna produce all the content for you guys. I'm gonna be showing up for more of the content, and we're just gonna kill it for over here, bro. And we're gonna go into the tweets right now. Zoro C. Dork asks, what's a good tactic to stay motivated, especially in these stressful times? So I guess when you mean about stressful times, I'm thinking you're mentioning about COVID. So it's very understandable that like a lot of people are just going through depression.
I think a lot of depression and a lot of lacks of motivation all come from the state of the world. For me, personally, I have to go forward. I lost my mother to this, and I had a baby on the way, and there's just a lot. Like, I'm not allowed to not be motivated.
In times that are difficult such as these, it's important to have grace with yourself. It's important to be kind to yourself. At least from personal experience, I am someone who is not super productive, especially in these stressful times. And I find that kind of the disruption to my everyday life has been also a disruption to my ability to be productive and be motivated to do the things that I want to do. However, I am being kind to myself. I'm, not being too hard on myself because I understand that this is a difficult time, and like, very few people right now are operating at 100%. So I would say, can't answer your question about motivation, but I would say be kind to yourself nonetheless.
Just knowing that you're doing your part and moving forward, because there are people who care about you and love you, no matter who you are. It's at least one. It's more than enough inside to say, hey, all right, let me keep going, because no matter what you do, you are working towards something important. All right? That's it. Whew. Hell of a Twitter question.
How I look at it is 2020 is already an L. Like, you have to think of it, it's already a loss. A lot of people lost everything, right? But I can improve on the things what I can do at home. So what I did personally is improve just the YouTube grind, the Twitch streaming. I learned how to cook. I actually only knew how to make oodles and noodles, ramen noodles. But now I know how to cook some meals, you know what I mean? I could cook a Thanksgiving dinner for you guys. I actually lost like also 30 pounds from staying home. I know people have been gaining weight, but it's just, if you have something that you want to do, that you look forward to when 2021 comes, or 2022, or the future years beyond, that you want to do, I think this is the time to improve all of those things.
Isn't milk plus cereal technically a soup?
Let me check my contract, because I need to see if I actually signed up for this.
I never thought about that, actually. I never thought about it, because I guess coming from an Asian background, like, we have so many things that's labeled as soup, right? So I guess cereal could be some type of a cold soup.
Some questions you don't need to ask, and some questions you don't need the answer to.
Yeah, next question. Dak City asks, you put your brain in a robot body. Then there's an all-out war between humans and robots. Which side are you on?
I'm on the human side, I think. Like, you can take the wolf out of the jungle, but you can't make him drink.
I'll fight alongside the humans, but on some infiltration from the inside, you know, do the robots dirty.
Technically, my brain is in the robot body. That means I can't be a human anymore. So would the humans accept me as like a robot spy? Because I don't know, I feel like they won't trust me like that.
Most of the humans should rock with me. There'll be a few who always, oh my god, machines are bad, humans shouldn't mix, and then we live happily. No, we don't. We are suddenly playing Deus Ex Human Revolution in real life.
So has Mirror5 asked, how does one understand matchups?
Okay, I think this is meant more for the fighting game players rather than for the wolf click players, but you have to understand what your opponent wants to do, and then you have to figure out how you stop them from doing what it is they want to do.
And the best way is understanding the other character. Like, you also, like, even though you don't have to learn the character like fully, I do recommend you to just learn like other characters within the roster, just as a basic understanding. Because if you have a basic understanding, then you know what their pros and cons are, right?
Knowledge is a big part of matchups. So practice, and see what works against what character and what scenario.
There's always human error when it comes to matchups. So if you're able to exploit the human capability that someone might mess up during that situation because their matchup knowledge is not that strong.
Every player you go up against is going to approach differently. New strategies are found, meta evolves. There's just so much.
It's really based off risk and reward when it comes to fighting games. And it kind of applies that to like almost any fighting game out there.
This is why like fighters are just the greatest ever, because they don't have to get stale ever, as long as people are willing to learn. Practice, apply, try all of the things, and figure out how they work.
So we have the fan_4. How do I B reverse? Please help. What is a B reverse?
This is a Smash question. I don't know. Mars, what's a B reverse? Help!
Huh.
Oh, Mars isn't on this video. Okay.
I don't know what a B reverse is. What is a B reverse? Someone help me. Answer that question for me, please.
I know what a B reverse is. I think it's a timing thing. I think you hit the B button and then you hit backwards really quickly after it. You probably have like a stupid, probably like a 3-frame window to do it. I know all about frame windows. We have lots of frame windows in Pokemon.
Cake Assault _ says, how do I make esports teams want me? The $1 million question. What you really do need is experience. And you also have to make investment. You can't just sit at home, become a warlord, become a cosmic lord, become top 10 player online, and then expect a sponsored team to be like, you know what? We are going to pick you. It doesn't really work like that. What you really need is exposure. And the best way for exposure is when you're that godlike and you get other players recognizing your skill. You're on streams, you're playing online tournaments. Obviously before COVID, there was the offline tournaments. You had to invest your own money to go to tournaments and just kind of like, try to tear it up.
Well, in our little bubble of esports, you have a bunch of different avenues. I'll tell you right now, winning consistently is actually like the hardest one, because LOL, imagine winning every single event or placing consistently enough. That's like the 0.01%. Try the other avenues. There's so many ways to content.
Content is a really good way to make yourself a killing if you can make good content.
Social media.
Make sure you got a Twitter handle. You gotta make sure you have a Twitch channel. All the social media stuff there so people can find you.
Every little corner of the tournament world and in the esports world has somebody on a team somewhere. You got commentators, you have organizers, but you have to present the product that a team thinks can help their brand, and in turn they can help you.
We have Taco Cat Yay. Waffles or pancakes?
Pancakes. Come on, like waffles. People are always like, oh, but the syrup, goes into the divots, and then I have syrup, and I have each perfectly pint of syrup, and like I don't care. Pancakes are the superior breakfast food. Okay, pancakes are fluffy. Waffles are not as fluffy.
Waffles. Next question. Oh wait, no. Isn't Justin on this?
You know, I might get a lot of flack from this, but
I mean, we all know how a JWong tier list goes, but he couldn't possibly like mess up an A or B question, could he?
I actually don't care for waffles or pancakes. I'm not a really big breakfast person. If I do want to eat breakfast, I'm gonna go dim sum, which is more of like a Chinese breakfast. So I'm gonna just throw it out there. Rice rolls are more superior than waffles or pancakes. It is what it is. Prove me wrong.
Stoey asks, can we have more information on the PG controller?
I'll tell you all about the PG controller. So there's 32 buttons, okay? The controller is actually, it's like those balls, the sticky, it's like the suction cup. You know those round objects that are like covered in suction cups? They're like rainbow colors and like they're like balls and you can stick them to the walls, right? You know what I'm saying?
So I actually don't have any information for that, but what I do know is when the PG controller does come out, expect me to rock it, expect me to use it, because I actually, I downloaded Slippy the other day. I want to get into the lab playing some Smash Melee, and I kind of want to just get better at the game actually, and just kind of know how to do L cancel, wave dash. The execution thing is always intriguing for me.
These things, suction cup balls. It's like, so it looks like this, okay? And then all of those suction cups are just buttons. So there's like the A, B, C all the way through like Z, and then they have like A1, A2, etc. And if you press all the buttons at once, then there's like a lollipop in the center of the thing, and then you can open it up, but it's pretty difficult. It requires like beer reversing and some other advanced tech. Most of you guys probably can't do it like me, but yeah, it's actually a pretty sick concept overall, I would say.
Hey, Aeneas APK asks, what's a good way to stop procrastinating? I certainly don't have the answer for that one.
I'm a big procrastinator. I've always been a big procrastinator. It's either a strength or a weakness of mine, or depending on how you look at it.
I used to do that in school. I don't want to do my homework right away. I want to like play some games on the SNES, watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air before I do my homework. But then that's kind of like, it really is not a great thing to do, because when you procrastinate and you leave things to the last minute, or you didn't get the right amount of practice in, so then you do terrible at the next tournament, that's really on you. So if you're motivated and you have a goal and you really want to reach that goal, then procrastination shouldn't even be in your vocabulary. So we got JK Ivor SSB ask, how do I deal with pressure? I feel it basically drags me down when I feel pressure in almost everything in life.
This is a very common thing. I still feel it to this day too. I think honestly this would be the best question for Justin.
When I deal with pressure, I kind of like lay a map of like, okay, how do I accomplish this? What's the difficulties of accomplishing X, Y, Z task? You want to take it one step at a time. You're gonna focus on the really, I guess, big tasks that you want to improve as an individual for yourself first. And then once you're able to do that, then think about, okay, can I include a friend? Can I include a family member? Can I include my significant other? Can I include my children? You have to take baby steps, right? Eventually you'll be able to the point where you're able to just withstand pressure, and you're able to just accomplish things as much as you want.
As far as video games go, I can't shake it for the life of me in fighting games, which is why I'm a career 9th placer, 7th place gatekeep god. Experience helps. When you've been in a situation before, you have to realize the game doesn't change. And every situation in real life that's happened that brings pressure has literally happened to somebody else.
In your honest opinion, what is the meaning of life?
I feel like the meaning of life differentiates with everybody.
I think everyone has to make their own meaning. That's my interpretation. For me, I don't know about long term, but right now I just try to, I have certain rules that I live by. I think that, treat people as well as you can whenever you are able, and try to focus on making yourself better. And I think that it's okay to not understand what your bigger purpose is, but you should still be trying to do the best you can in the moment.
I'm very traditional, so my meaning of life was always like, I always wanted to get married. I always wanted to have kids, and I just wanted to make sure that my family, my wife, my daughter, and my future children will just be really happy. Because growing up, I never had a great childhood. Like, I was completely broke. My family wasn't really there for me. Only my grandma took care of me. So it was really tough for me. I really want to be there for my child. I want to have like all these memories, all the things what you do with like father-daughter day. You know what I mean? I want to go to like my daughter's like, parents teacher conference. So yeah, I guess for me, that's my meaning of life. So I really do hope that you find that. You know what I mean? I really do hope you do that. You will always find something that you're very passionate, that you want to do in your life, and it's going to make you super happy.
Vedhan Zeno asks, do you have swag?
I think the answer is no. I don't think I have swag. I'm not entirely sure. I don't think that that's a question that I can answer truthfully. I think that's a question that was meant for other people.
I got nice sneakers, so I guess that's like 2 points of swag. My lame gameplay, that's another -2, so we're at 0. I got the long hair, right? So that's +2 points. I mean, look at my shirt. I got a nice shirt. That's Mad Boss of Chun-Li right there, Jury and Cammy. So yeah, I mean, that's swag waifus right here. So that's probably +5. So I got +7 points on swag.
I come from an era where swag wasn't something that you could wear or you put on. It was something that emanated from you. You had that energy, that aura. Like, people just knew. You look at a person like, all right, they have it. Swag wasn't intangible.
Yeah, I guess my points of swag is 7 out of 10. So I guess that's a little bit above average of swag. So, I'm not like swag plus, but maybe I'm just like swag plus. So yeah, I'm gonna say we swag plus, bro. Not plus, but plus. Swag plus. Okay, that wasn't swag, -2, so we're only 5. Now we're only 5 points of swag, so we're just swag.